What's up, Frost Bros? Welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. It is currently part 3, and in the last episode, we went and explored a little dungeon, came here to this grove, and honestly, our headset was a little screwed up. I know we did a bit of a fight outside, and of course, I tried to play some dialogue, but things were, well, again, messed up. You could just hear the fan in the background constantly, and there was literally nothing I could do audio-wise. But anyways, we're here in the Emerald Grove now, in the Hollow, and we still have a bit of exploration to do. Back there's a goblin that's in shackles, and we told her to, reflect since, you know, hmm. And seems like Astarion noticed something strange about this strange ox. Let's have a word with it, shall we? Hmm. Now, something here just don't seem right, but what could it possibly be? I mean, I'm not too smart, but... Yep. Yeah. Okay, so, something strange about this ox. If I remember correctly, Will actually has the ability to speak with animals. Let's have the Blade of Frontiers see what he can learn. All right, let's see what you're.
You're addressing me, a humble ox. How quaint.
Now, that's quite odd. Huh. Haven't you ever met anyone who could speak to oxen?
A druid or two, I suppose. But the novelty remains fresh.
Oh. And did you come from El Ruthel El Turul with others? It's hard to pronounce some of these names.
I suppose I did. Yes. I had quite a life in El Turul. Chewing cud, pulling carts, etc.
Huh. There's quite something odd about this ox. And it just so happens I'm quite proficient in the arcane arts. I feel like I could get to the bottom of this, and oh dear, it appears as though I have cracked the case on this ox.
Something's off. This creature isn't what it appears to be.
Yeah, there's more to you than what meets the eye, Mr. Humble Ox, if that's really what you are. Care to explain to the Blade of Frontiers himself?
No. You are incapable.
Oh. I mean... come on, old chap. I'm a devil for gossip, Quite ironic since I fight devils. Quite a hilarious quip if I do say so myself. What's your secret then?
I'll tell you this much. I'm going to Baldur's Gate, with or without the rest of these poor sods. Now, that's all I have to say besides, and I really mean this. Moo.
Moo?
Moo.
Moo. Moo. What's he saying, old Will? He says moo. Well, yeah, I know that's the sound a cow makes, but what's he saying? No, he's not saying moo as in a cow. He's literally saying, you know what, forget it. Alright, I guess we need to do a little bit of exploring. Gotta find a cure to this parasite in our head. Can't be talking to cows all day. And, hey look, who's this maddest fellow?
Whoa, hey, Can't say I've ever seen someone like you before. Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky.
Alright. Yeah, sure. I'll take the ring. I mean, you're telling me.
Heads or tails?
I say heads.
Heads it is. See? That's the kind of luck you get from one of my lucky rings. I've got more where that came from. Real cheap, too. Interested?
Well, hold on. One coin toss. You know, something ain't right. One coin toss ain't gonna prove anything.
Okay, fair. Let's go again. Heads or tails? Call it.
Heads again. 50-50 means it might be tails this time.
Heads!
Alright.
Happy?
I mean... Yeah, I guess. I mean, this ring here, I guess I could say that I'm happy with this. So this ring, it's mine, right? You said take it, so...
Hey, hold on, you gotta pay for that.
Whoa, wait, what? I mean... Okay, sorry, here, you can have it back. What you got for sale?
You got it. One sec.
I like how he basically makes it to where, oh,
That's what I got.
I succeeded a perception check, so I know something's up. Now, let's see here. Ooh, he has thieving tools. Alright, so, let's see here. So he has Ring of being really invisible. This ring... Of course, these rings, they basically do nothing actually in game, but being really invisible, infinite wishes, resistance to ants, that's actually pretty hilarious. The ring of luckiness. Yeah, luckiness. Ain't that something? Tarble's Guide to Distractions. No, that sounds like an interesting thing. Of course, he doesn't have many good wares. He does have a shovel, which we'll take, and we'll take the thieves' tools. And you know, let's trade some hatchets for some javelins. I could really use some camping supplies. You know, this is tactician difficulty, so camping supplies are quite useful. Grease bottles, alchemist fire, there we go. Now I can at least buy some camping supplies. A supply pack at least.
You bought some.
You suddenly feel something moving against your back and turn.
Oh. Relax. I won't get angry. Yeah, you didn't manage to get anything from me. I mean...
I can't do this anymore, Mattis. I'm sorry.
Okay, Mattis. Listen. We're gonna have to talk.
Hey, you here to trade or?
Your partner's a thief.
Yeah, I know. I was standing right here telling her to rob you.
I want an apology from her.
Want all you want. She's somewhere safe and staying that way. Look, you caught her. Good for you. You aren't a chump like everyone else around here. Now, do me a favor. Make room for the chumps.
Wow. Aren't you just special? I'm glad my oath prevents me from just, say, taking a little leap over here and just, you know, right on off this cavern. You know, just a little far. Just a little far, you know. Yeah, you're lucky. Let's say that. Alright. Now riding on up here. What's this commotion?
Let my daughter go right now.
She's a thief, hellspawn, and you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
Oh, let me through, Ragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out.
Oh, so you turned into a bear, huh? Well, you know what? I got an animal expert. Ugh, every time we meet an animal, I'm going to have to speak with them. I can speak.
Come, Magrin, give him a chance. You, get back.
Well, if it weren't for me, you'd be overrun with goblins by now. I'll say that, so, You know, I'm not here looking for trouble. Can you just let me by?
No, and you'll find trouble all the same unless you get out of my sight.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh, I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
Alright. So Kaga wants to see us. Had to send in the animal expert. Oh, there's a bard here. His name is Bolo. Let's speak with him, shall we?
Ah, my good friend. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
Alright, fine. Ask your questions, I guess.
Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, but remember nothing useful about goblin social order or behavior.
Well, let's see here. I mean, they were goblins, same as all the others, lowly, vile, I suppose.
Goblins struck fear and awe in heart of wilting witness. And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety?
Dragon? Whoa, whoa, whoa. A brass or silver dragon would die a million deaths before allying with goblins. You do realize that, right?
Witnesses noticed a red dragon marching at rear.
You got the color right, at least.
Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates?
They did. They called out that name like some kind of war cry, you know?
They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal!
Goblin superstition. I'm gonna hold my tongue, be nice.
Never you mind. I'm on my way to their camp as we speak. I always knew my studies in Gukliak would come to some use.
I mean, wait, about that conversation earlier, why'd you mention a dragon?
My friend, every story benefits from a dragon. Until we meet again.
Ah, wonder if every story also benefits from a dungeon, say, where you could find a dragon. Maybe a story about a dungeon and dragon? Huh? Huh? We'll speak with that bear. Fine.
Just a moment. This man is recording my story. I am far from home.
As the colourful man starts scribbling, the bear sneaks a quick look at the page. His brow furrows. Incomprehensible squiggles surround a crude sketch. A bear disemboweling a clutch of tieflings.
Now, that is strange. Let's see if there's more.
Come on. All the druids can understand me. You can. Why can't the man with the pen? I traveled a long way.
The man nods thoughtfully and adds another dismembered limb to his sketch.
Oh, this seems quite peculiar. Alright, well, seems like we may as well venture onward. Gotta find ourselves some kind of healer. And of course, I've heard about the druids and their ways with healing, and we could just head in here. And there's also rumors of some sort of daughter being held captive. I mean, that'd be crazy. Why would druids ever hold a daughter of some tiefling cat? Oh.
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
You mean to imprison a child?
She's a parasite. She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
I'm very well versed in, say, the ways of justice, and make your case, and I will pass judgment. Alright, alright. Oh, Lord, I dropped that bar.
Very well. I'll defer to your ruling. My circle has offered grace to these outsiders. We gave them shelter from storm. We nourished their bellies. In return, these devils lured in a horde of goblins. And their spawn stole the one relic that might keep us safe. We've taken back our relic. But I will keep the fiend caged till our protection rite is complete.
What do you have to say for yourself, child?
I was scared. They said when the rite was over we'd have to leave. But there's goblins out there and worse. And it's nice here. So I took the idol. I thought maybe then we could stay. Please let me go. I'll be good, I swear.
Well, Paladin, what say you?
Well, you see, justice means nothing without at least a little mercy. You may as well let her go, because you see, you may as well return the girl to her family. She's made amends, and you have the relic, so it's not like anything bad has really happened.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Tila, to me! Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
Thank you, Korga. Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
Now that lady is quite ridiculous, and uh-oh. Gale, what do you need?
That woman has more venom in her heart than a snake in its fangs. But at least the child is safe. What is youth if not a time to be forgiven for one's transgressions?
Putting a child on display like that was on display like that was monstrous. I'm glad we intervened.
Couldn't agree more. The girl wasn't innocent, but that doesn't mean she was guilty.
Of course. Because, yeah, she took the idol, but you got it back anyway, so, like, what's the deal? Hey, I want to have another word with you, Kaga.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster?
Monster? Too kind. A demon, more like.
You're protecting your own. I get it. As an oath of vengeance, sometimes a little cruelty is kind of required.
First you urge grace, then you speak truth. You surprised me twice over. A shame the grace period ends. The Viper's fangs have been bared. She must guard her brood. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanus, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
Zevlor believes his people will perish on the road, you know that?
And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
And it seems I best speak to Zevlor. I mean, wouldn't hurt, I suppose.
You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
You really want to mess stuff up. Alright, well, let's speak with some animals around here. Alright, let's speak to some rats, see what information we get.
At you, but says nothing.
Not the... You're the quiet type, eh? What about you, old Silver?
Another stranger come to vex me. What will you do? Hunt me? Grab my tail? Shout until my head hurts?
Whoa. Who's pestering you? Want me to teach him a lesson?
Silence. Your help is not required. Not by me, at least.
Oh. Okay. I mean...
I've got a long road ahead.
Alright, well, I guess we have to make way. Gotta eventually get some healer and Hey, old Nettie. I think we have to speak with her.
I see you. Just give me a moment.
Pretend I'm not here.
This may be Catherine's. There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed?
Well, I'm looking for someone named Nettie.
You found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you.
Alright, well, I need healing, say, about as soon as possible.
Come here. Let's have a look at you. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired round the eyes, maybe.
I mean, yeah, put it that way. It's a bit more tired to say something crawled into my eye.
Crawled in? Some sort of bug? Or... Wait, did it look like a tadpole? But from your worst nightmare? All slime, teeth, and tentacles.
Well, wait a minute. You know? Can you help me?
I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help.
Alright, I mean...
Need to be quick. This way.
Well, let's,
Defender of the people.
Hey, Will, speak with this bird real quick. Alright?
Please. I'm resting.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to disturb you.
The bird says nothing. Only the sound of its labored breath fills the silence.
Can't give up now.
You know, I wonder if I could just say... heal this thing? Say... maybe I could cure it? Or just heal it? Healed it up at least.
There's something in that
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
Huh. I mean, the drown, hang on. We had the same kind of parasite?
Seems so. Gave Master Halsin a right start. It's why he joined the adventurers on their expedition. To find out what was happening. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this.
I'd like to stay, if it's all the same.
All right. Let's see what we can do.
I mean, thank you. I'll take anything you can do to help.
Of course. Now, tell me what's been happening. Any symptoms? Strange events?
Well, I can merge my mind with, say, anyone that's infected. It's kind of weird to explain.
Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening.
Well, you see, there was kind of this mind flare ship kidnapped me, kind of blew up in the middle of the beach, you know.
A mind flare ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
Well, I swear, alright?
I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flare infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal.
I mean, what do you mean, should be changing?
Mind flayers reproduce by infecting someone with their parasite. 7 gruesome days later, the victim transforms and a new mind flayer is born. The thing in your skull, though, it's different to anything in our records. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers, telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow.
I mean, that's good news?
Could be, but there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne, and I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers, joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back.
Alright, well, think he's still alive?
I think so. I hope so. I've sent birds to find him, but they can't get close without goblins trying to shoot them down. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound?
Alright, I'll go find Halsin.
Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more. But only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath.
Alright. Well, this is quite gruesome. Yep. Alright. So, of course, we got our new quest. Gotta go find Halson. Gotta do that. We gotta speak with Zevlor. We probably have to go to the Goblin camp, so that's gonna be quite a tedious journey. We can probably pull it off. There's also a pig here. I want to speak with the piggy.
Tell me what you find.
I thought you were Halcyon.
The boar prances around, haunches clenching and unclenching impatiently.
Where's Halcyon? Promise me a mate.
Oh.
Is that blood?
What did you say? Well, nothing. Alright. So anyways, this here may actually be a good place to leave things off. There is actually a little bit more we can do here in the Druid's Grove. So we did grab ourselves a few quests, but of course we can go like save someone, we can go save a few people. I think we ought to finish up everything in the Grove. Of course this is gonna take a few episodes, but I wanna try and make shorter episodes because it's gonna be harder and harder to edit. But anyways, I think this is going to be a good place to end things for now. So this has been your bro Frostbrew, and I think I'll catch you all in the next one. Later!